Hey guys, Loco here with my least favorite jungler ever. Oh my god, you were hard to work with. Hi, amazing.
Makes that joke twice in a row. Second try. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll take it.
You were really hard to work with back then.
I mean, you're. you're a good coach. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, thank you. Amazing. Congrats on the win today. It seems like 100 Thieves are turning things around.
Yeah, I mean, we're playing a lot better recently because for us it was really hard to actually get used to playing with one another. Now we have a different setup, I suppose, amongst the 5 players, and it actually feels really nice. Everyone knows what they have to do at all times, so I don't have to do anything but just play my champion, and that's really good.
So you guys are changing up the roster quite a bit. There was a lot of different iterations. Why does this iteration work?
Because of Rio, I think, and the fact that Bang and Afro kind of have the synergy now. I think someday in Fake Out, they're both kind of interchangeable. They would both work, but then they're the import words. But Rio kind of gives this confidence in the game, especially to me, that I don't have to carry the game in order to win the game. And I think his just like communication style, or the way that he understands like side lanes, is really easy to work with. And then Bang and Afro, honestly, like recently they've understood one another, so the communication between them is really, really good. And they know each other's weaknesses too, so they can kind of cover them up. So I honestly think Bang and Afro just having newfound confidence helps a lot. Yeah.
So to make playoffs, usually you have to be 9-9 or 10-8, or you can even be 8-10.
Yeah.
You guys are still so far off. Do you think you guys have a shot at playoffs?
I mean, yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing. No, like it's just useless if you don't believe. So I don't want to be a bottom team, and I think I've said it a couple of times. So at this point, it's just about like keeping up the good work and then seeing how it goes. Because we're not meant to beat C9, right? Even because they're a really good team and they're one of the top 3 teams apparently, or top 2 teams maybe even, depending on who you ask. So us beating them today kind of shows us that honestly, if we work hard and we do well, it's going to translate to stage. So I think 9-9, 8-10 is going to be possible. I won't be too far off.
So Rift Rivals is coming up.
Yeah.
And do you still watch a lot of LEC?
I do. I like LSE. I think when I came here, what was surprising to me is that I didn't understand the game compared to like EU. EU, it's like, jungler just does his route and then he looks for one play, then he records again, looks for another play. But in A, it's like just people keep on fighting. They just want to be aggressive and there's no rhythm in the game. Whereas EU is like really rhythmic, where okay, now I have my jungle cleared, or that side of my jungle cleared, I can move towards their side, that kind of stuff. In A, like a lot of people, a lot of junglers break their rhythms a lot of the time, so it's really hard to predict them. And it's a completely different game. So for me, LEC actually makes more sense to me than LCS, but I'm starting to understand the LCS too.
So a lot of EU players have been trash talking NA. Is EU that much better?
I don't think so. I think EU will have a rude awakening at Red Fire, simply because NA teams are really technical in what they do, right? They execute really well. Once they have a lead, or once they have like a prior lane, they are going to play around it properly. And I think EU teams kind of use prior lanes almost like in a way to have the jungler like just play away from it, if that makes sense. So you get a prior lane, jungler plays to the non-prior lane and tries to get that up, and then they unite at some point. But in NA, it's like you have a prior lane, you're going to push that advantage.
So the 6 teams going are TL, C9, TSM,
Yeah.
OG, Fnatic, and G2. Could you rank me 1 through 6?
I think Fnatic is I'm talking basically about like how they would match up like against NA teams too. I'm not saying regional ratings, but I think that Fnatic is the best team because they would probably be able to match up with whatever they see from NA, because they're really good at adapting to certain styles, and it's basically like this style that they have played like back in the past too. So Gragas knows it. I think then G2, and I think honestly, TL should probably do well too. So those are the top 3, and then afterwards it's a toss-up. OG can have a good day. They would play well. I think they actually have to improve right now. So, and then TSM and C9, was it right? Yeah, they're fine. I mean, if we can beat them, then then I think EU teams can do that too. Yeah.
So I saw from your Twitter, you have this weird obsession with the movie Eurotrip. Can you explain me why you like Eurotrip so much?
I know. So in Copenhagen Wars, it was like almost like a ritual that every new player that came into the Copenhagen Wars had to watch that movie, right? And we had to watch it as a team. So like I think Peter, who's now the coach of SK, I think and Youngbuck, who's the coach of Fnatic. Like I think they watched it like 6-7 times at some point because they had so many different iterations of the roster that at this point it's a meme for me too. You know, like I'm gonna introduce every new team or try to introduce them into that movie if I can. And honestly, Scotty just doesn't know. You know, so.
Well, amazing. Thank you so much for the interview. Do you have any words for your haters and your fans?
For my haters, especially Locodoco, shut it. But for my fans, I'm glad you guys are still supporting me or supporting us, I suppose. And we'll have a 2-week break, but we'll be back. I mean, we'll have a 2-week break after tomorrow, and then we'll be back even stronger. So,
as your lead hater, it was fun interviewing you, and thank you so much.
Yeah, someone else. It's definitely someone else. But yeah, sure. It was fun being interviewed by you too.
Bye. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this interview. It was brought to you by Lowkey Community. It couldn't have been done without them. Also, you should definitely subscribe to me. It really helps a lot, and I need more subs. Finally, if you enjoyed the interviews, there should be more of my videos somewhere on the screen. Make sure you click on it. Bye.